Yo, what's going on? Say Tesla. Yeah, man, I've been calling Tesla for about 2 weeks. Yeah, Tesla the one that's gonna sneak up on people. He's gonna sneak up on 'em. He's gonna sneak up on him, man. Make sure you guys share this with one person. I can't see how many of y'all in here, but however many of y'all in here, I appreciate y'all hopping on. Man, we're gonna go through the charts. We're gonna go through the charts. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do whatever. I'll go live on Instagram too. Let me record this so I let people know I'm live. What's going on, guys? You guys can join me live right now. I'm show you guys exactly how I make money in the stock market completely free. Just come tap in, come say what's up. All right. Let me post that on my personal Instagram, and then I'll go live on the business page, man. It's hard being a one-man show, man, on your business, bro. I'm the PR dude, I'm the customer service dude. So if it take a minute for me to get back to you, just know I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm literally the only one that control everything. And I work. So yeah. Yeah, man, y'all take it. Don't hold it against me. Let me see. Y'all drop in the chat what you guys watching, what y'all want to see, man. Make sure you guys share this with one person. Tell somebody to wake up and get on the charts. Tell them to wake up and get on the charts, man. It's somebody that ain't spend 30 minutes charting a day, but they say they want to learn how to trade. They let me come and out chart them at night. 6 years in, done went to work, got off work, came back on the charts, and still out working them. All right, send this to one person that need to wake up and get on the charts. Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla. What else you got? What else you got? What else y'all got? Oh man, I can't get in there. There we go. Alright. We finna get started here in just a second. Oh man, y'all in the chat. Hold on. You say it's only 9 p.m. in Cali. Oh yeah. You right. LLY, CRWD, TQQMU, IWM, Nvidia, HIMS. Boy, y'all done put every stock in the stock market. We'll look at them though. I ain't got nothing but time, man. SNCI almost touching 40. Oh, I'm already in that. We got in that Friday. Bye-bye, we'll look at that too. We'll look at bye-bye too. Let me grab this link and post it on my page real quick. We'll go ahead and get started, man. I'll go ahead and show my screen right here. And I'll be looking at, is it a way? Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. Oh man, I was hoping it was a way I can show my my chat while I'm already on the thing. It probably is a way to do it. I probably just don't know how to do it. I'll just look at the chat from my phone, man. It's alright. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be looking at the chat from my phone here. Let me grab this link and post it real quick. We're gonna get started. Y'all drop some questions in the chat. Any kind of questions, be about trading, about me. I don't care. Just drop something. Drop something in there. If it's helpful, let me know. If I suck at trading, let me know that too, man. Criticism is feedback as well, you know. Just don't be too mean about it. I can take criticism. All right, there we go. I got it posted on there. Now let me go live on the trading page, and we'll go ahead and get started, man. Let's see what we're gonna name it. We're just gonna name it late night chart. Let's see. Oh, I ain't trying to do that. I don't know what I just did. Oh man, I think I might have messed it up. Oh, there you go. What is that? Yeah, I'm trying to see how I did this. Oh, there you go. All right, bet. I can do filters on live. It's crazy. I ain't been on live in a minute. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I'm doing live charting session, man. Live charting session. I ain't think about how I was gonna have to hold the phone like this. Yeah, that's all right. All right, live charting session, man. I'm live on YouTube. You guys want to see the screen? Make sure you guys tap in on the YouTube, man. Link in the bio. All right. So I got everybody on YouTube and Instagram. So I'm just gonna be keeping up with the chat as I go here. Let me pull it up on my phone. I'm gonna be keeping up with the chat on the phone. Going over some charts. Let's see, y'all let me know if the audio is good or if the audio is bad. However it is, just let me know. All right. I'll be looking at what you guys are saying. Okay. We're gonna go over some charts. I'm gonna look through my regular stuff here, and we'll start going through what y'all want to see. All right, first thing first, man. I appreciate y'all hopping on. It's late, so it is what it is. But yep. Let's get into the charts, man. You always start with SPY. All right. I've been doing this 6 years, and there's a few things that I'm gonna tell you guys today that have really helped me in my trading journey. And one of those things is to always base your trades off of what the overall market is doing. So I always base it off of what QQQ and SPY are doing. The reason for that is because QQQ and SPY are what we call like the overall market. People say, oh, the market down, the market is. Well, what is the market? The market, quote unquote, is SPY and QQQ. So as SPY and QQQ goes, the market goes, all right? So I don't really trade QQQ a whole lot, but I do trade SPY time to time when it's a very nice setup. So we're gonna always see what we got here first. So SPY is very simple right now, and this is one of those things that helped me a lot. Shout out to my boy Cap, man. Cap taught me this in like 2020 or 2021. He told me this, and it stole me forever, and it really changed my trade. He said, "Hey, you need to look at the larger time frame." I was saying so like, man, why is this happening? He said, you need to zoom out. You need to look at the 4 hour and the daily chart, because you gotta, it's called top down analysis. And if you can see what's going on from a bigger time frame, you'll be able to understand what's going on from a smaller one. All right. So this is why I always show you guys stuff on the 4 hour and the daily, because if you can't see something on a 4 hour or daily chart, it's nothing for you to see it on a 5 minute or something like that. Like I'm gonna show you guys RKLB, which I gave on the free watch list. Right, RKLB was an easy day trade, could have been an easy swing, but I just decided to day trade, which is fine. All right, but SPY got keep on going with you guys. But SPY right here, um, very simple. You need to break above 646.5. Okay, you got to break a hole 646.5. All right, so we're looking at 646.5 right here. And once again, if you're looking at this on Instagram, go to my YouTube. You'll be able to see my screen. It's in my bio, link in my bio. But what you're looking for right here is very simple. I have two methods of entry, right? So if I'm looking to trade SPY or anything, I am looking to trade with two different methods. One of those is called the break and retest. And I'm thinking about what I want to do. Let me know if y'all want this in the chat, man. I'm thinking about doing a couple of like big classes, right? I'm thinking about doing a couple like big classes. Maybe one about swing trading, maybe one about day trading, another one about the break and retest strategy, and another one about using chart patterns. So that's like 4. Dang, that's 4 classes. Y'all want to see those? And all that's gonna be free. So let me know if y'all want that. Let me know if y'all want that. We can do that over the next, few months or whatever. All right. So the first way I like to look at my trade is, okay, I need a level. All right. So levels are important because they tell you where buyers and sellers are sitting. You need to know where people are looking to sell, where people are looking to buy. All right. So usually support is the place where people like to buy. So resistance is the place where people like to sell. All right, and I call it levels because it really doesn't matter if it's a support or resistance, because a stock can be a support in one space and be a resistance at another time. All right, and vice versa. So you're using these levels to see, okay, where is the action gonna occur? Because since we're trading options, you need to be in things that are either gonna go up or go down, and then you need to know where is it going to be going up or going down, because you don't want to be stuck in consolidation. All right, these options make you money or lose you money when it's going up or when it's going down. When it's consolidating, both people losing, unless you're doing another type of strategy, which most people don't do. All right, but looking here, once you find your level, you need to say, okay, how far is the next level? That's what you got to ask. You say, okay, this is the level here, but how far is the next level? How far is the next level tells you how much money you can possibly make. All right. So if you know, it's hard to do it here with SPY, but we'll have another example. With SPY, our level clearly is 646.5. All right. You can see it right here. Boom, boom. Resistance twice right there. So that tells us that sellers are sitting right here. So if we get up there and we break it, or we break above it and we hold above it, that's telling us, okay, now buyers are in control. All right, where can this go if buyers take control? To the next resistance. Problem is you don't have a resistance. So only thing you can really do at all-time highs is just keep playing the string. To be honest with you, you don't really have a target at all-time highs. Right? You don't really have a target at all-time highs. It's hard to say when something is gonna be done. Okay? But usually with SPY, when it's at all-time highs, I like to take it in dollar increments, right? So 646, 647, 648, 649, 650 will be a tough level, just because it's psychological. All right, so 650 gonna be probably my next target. 650. Okay. So what are you looking for? And I'm giving y'all so much game right here, man. All I ask you guys to do is to make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We almost at 1,000. I'm throwing a party at 1,000. At 1,000 subs, I'm throwing a party on. I'm gonna stream it, man. And that's probably when I do all those classes. I'll do all those classes when I get to 1,000 subs. We'll have the day trading class. We have the swing trading free class. We'll have the break and retest free class, and also the chart patterns free class. So when I get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, that's when I'll do those. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's a little incentive. All right. So we know above this point, we're looking ultimately for 650, so that's $5. Okay, so now you got to ask yourself, from this level to the next key level, is that enough for me to make money? Now that's critical. Is that enough for me to make money? Because let's say that I have a key level on SPY at 645, and our next key level is at 646. Yeah, it's $1, but is that really what you want to be risking your money on a $1 move? Is that really what you want to risk all your money on? Right? Well, you shouldn't risk all your money on anything, but I'm not gonna risk my money just for a little dollar move, me personally. I always look for the big moves, me personally. Right? This is the way that I trade. I'm not telling you how somebody else trade. I'm telling you what I do, my thought process. I look for the big moves, right? If I'm putting my money towards something, I want it to be something that's high probability. I want it to be something that's gonna give me an ROI. All right. So, this right here, simply looking for two things. All right. We know that the ultimate goal here is to get to 650, so it's $5 a room. Ask yourself, is $5 enough for me to make money on this stock? Of course, $5 is more than enough for you to make money on SPY. Some of you may argue that $1 is more than enough, right? So it just depends on how many contracts you got, I guess. All right. Let's talk about two methods of entry. What are we looking for? Number one, we need this to break. All right. So we need it to hold above 646.5. What do you need to see though? Okay. Because you know where you're looking to get in at, but how do you get in? That's the question. How do you even get in? I got you. Let's talk about the first one. The first method of entry is chart patterns, okay? So I'm all about playing momentum, or I want to buy the dip. That's basically what I do. I play the momentum, or I'm buying the dip on a super high probability setup. This is how you play the momentum, all right? So if you get momentum on this stock, it's going to look something like this. Boom, right? It's going to break that level. You don't chase the up move. Do not buy the stock at the highest point. Always wait for some type of pullback. Okay, 9 times out of 10, you will get a pullback. Sometimes you won't. Right? We didn't yesterday. We were looking at RKLB, which we'll look at. All right, but usually you will get a pullback. A lot of times your pullback will look just like this, a flag pattern. Okay, now where are you gonna see this flag pattern? You're gonna see it on the 5-minute, on the 1-minute, maybe on the 15-minute. Okay, so it would look a little something like this. Boom, you break out, you flag. Now all you're doing is looking for your entry, right? So your entry on your flag is just when it breaks above the flag, right? And you typically want to see volume and, you know, good green candles. All right, that's a continuation. Why am I confident taking a bull flag pattern right here? Right? Because I know above this level, if the stock holds above this, this tells me that the buyers are now in control at this point. At this point right now, as we're talking, the sellers are in control. The buyers have not taken control. If the buyers get up here and they hold above this, the buyers have a great chance to take control. Does that mean that you're going to win the trade? No, it's all about probability. This trade could lose. I don't win every trade. I win a good amount of them because I've been doing this for so long, right? But this is something too. This is something y'all got to watch out for too. Just because somebody wins most of their trades, that doesn't mean that they're profitable. You can win 80 to 90% of your trades and be unprofitable. Or you can lose 50% of your trades and you can still be profitable. How? Risk management. And let me show you how. How many of y'all have had a week or a month where y'all like, man, I've been hitting all week, I've been hitting all month, and then you get that one day where you do something stupid. You be like, man, I just gave back all my gains for the whole week. I just gave back all my gains for the whole month on one trade. On one trade. You have to be aware. You gotta always be aware of your risk management. That's super, super, super important. Just as important as these charts. Actually, it's just about more important as the charts, because if you can't manage your risk, you ain't gonna have no money to play it anyway. All right. So risk management, always keep that in check. And people do different things. 10% stop loss, 15. You know, I do my stop losses by the levels. Me personally. All right. I just can tell you guys how I do it once again. Okay. So. Bull flag pattern. Why am I confident in taking a bull flag here? Because the bull flag is a continuation pattern, and I know that above this level I am bullish. So if I'm bullish above this level, I'm looking for bullish type of patterns. All right, that more so puts the probability in my favor. Anybody that's ever taken my mentorship, you know I beat the word probability in your head. All right. probability is the word that I use the most in my chat, in my mentorship, anything that I try to teach people about trading is all about probability. Okay, just like the sports books. Just because a team is minus 2,000 to win, that don't mean they're gonna win. It means they got a high chance to win, but you still sometimes gonna lose it. And this way it's gonna get a lot of y'all. That one time y'all lose, you ain't gonna be managing your risk. All right, so that's one way that I like to enter, okay? And that's just one chart pattern. I have a whole plethora of chart patterns. So another way I like to enter, because I'm going quicker so we can go through the different stocks, is the break and retest, okay? So what is the break and retest? The break and retest is basically a more so of a confirmation that buyers or sellers are in control at a certain point, all right? So what does this look like? Exactly what it says. A break and a retest, and you're looking to take it higher, all right? Where are your targets on this? Typically for a break and retest, my targets are back at my high point and then, my levels above, right? So the retest right here, you never buy something just because it hits a level. How do you know when to buy a break and retest? You have to see when buyers step in. All right? You have to see what type of candles form. All right? Knowing your candlesticks are super, super, super important. If you don't know your candlesticks, you will not be able to do anything that I'm teaching you guys right now. Candlesticks are the baseline of everything that I do, right? If you don't understand candlesticks, you will not be able to do anything that I do. All right? And you don't have to trade exactly like me. But I would like to think that my strategy is pretty good. All right? Anyway, what are you looking for right here? You're looking to see what candles tell you that buyers are in control. All right? So you're looking for bullish hammers, bullish engulfings, big green candles with volume spikes, anything like that. Okay? You're looking for that to show you that buyers are in control here. Okay? You're looking to take it up from that point. All right, and you let the probability fall where it may. Okay, no trading strategy is 100%. If it was easy, everybody would do it. All right, but I'm telling you guys what works for me. This just works for me. All right, so those are my two methods of entry for a day trade. Okay, now swing trade. We'll save the swing trading. We'll save the swing trading for when we do the class, right? So we get the 1K subs. We're going to do the swing trading class, day trading class, a full break and retest class, and a full chart patterns class, all right? So make sure you guys like, comment, leave a sub, so we can go ahead and get those classes out of the way for y'all, man, all right? So that's SPY, okay? Very, very simple. Nothing really to it, okay? So this is the thing, okay? This is something key. Make sure you guys write this down, record this, whatever you got to do. All right? This is the thing. Whenever you find your bias for a SPY, you want to also then find trades that fit your bias. Whenever you find your bias for SPY, you want to find trades that fit your bias. I'm bullish on SPY, so I'm going to be looking for bullish type of trades. I'm not really looking for a rejection. Could we get a rejection? We could. If we get a rejection tomorrow, I probably just won't trade. All right? It is what it is. All right? So I'm looking for bullish setups. All right? Let's see what we got. L5. I am in L5 right now. And I meant to add today, man, but I had left the charts for a minute. I'll be adding to it tomorrow. It is right here at my ad place too. So FI, I still think FI is going to come up here to 144, 145. And possibly even beyond. So I love FI. The setup is really good. My stop loss is like under 135.5, so not too far from the stop loss, but we still got some room and plenty of time on it, so we good. FI, I've been talking about it for a minute. SMCI, we actually got into SMCI on Friday, right? So I called SMCI on Friday for my group, and I'll tell you exactly what I said here. Actually, we can probably even look at it. We can probably look at it. What did I say? Y'all can probably see my screen. Okay. Here's my exact call what I had on SMCI for Friday. I said SMCI 45 call 1017. All right. Why? The biggest thing I like to do is tell people why, right? It doesn't matter what trades you can call. It matters about can the people replicate it, okay? I don't care if you trade like me. It doesn't matter. But I want you to get the understanding of why we do things. I'm not a person that just wants to call a play. It's all about why. Because somebody else has to be able to replicate it, okay? So what are we looking for right here? SMCI, notice this right here. This is called a bullish engulfing, okay? A bullish engulfing is when you have especially on a daily chart, you're looking for this one big green candle to engulf the entire previous red candle or the entire candle itself before that, green or red, doesn't matter. All right, notice how it almost engulfs both of these. So we got a bullish engulfing, but what's even more important is where we have it at. Okay, where do we have the bullish engulfing? Notice I also had a trend line pointed out. It has been holding this trend line, and notice I said this on Friday, right? I already had this stuff charted right here on Friday. We was ready. Okay. This has been holding this trend line since November of 2024. So what word do we keep saying? Probability. The probability says that it's going to bounce. Does that mean we're going to win a trade? No, we could very well lose a trade, and it could come down, right? The probability says that we're going to go up, though. So I'm going to be on that side, all right? So we have a bullish engulfing at our trend line right near a support. Bullish engulfing on the trend line at a support. Is it more likely to fall or rise? Hope you're saying rise. Okay? So does that mean we're going to win? It doesn't. But more times than not, we are. All right? So, yeah, this thing could possibly go. You still have a huge gap back up like 56. So I got this till October, man. I'm willing to let this ride out a little bit, man. So this is a perfect, literally an example of an A+ swing setup. So I wasn't even gonna talk about swings, man, but y'all got a little something. Let me know if this made sense in the chat. Let me know if this made sense. Let me know if SMCI made sense. We got into SMCI Friday. If you guys want to tap in, you can join the free version of Discord. There are links in the description. Or if you want to join the premium version and take every trade I take, when I take them, everyday analysis, day trading whenever we have opportunities, do that too, whatever. All right? SMCI, let me know if that made sense. Okay. Also, this play that we've been talking about for 2 weeks now. We've been talking about Tesla for 2 weeks, okay? What did we get? We got a break and we got a retest, okay? So go back to the free Sunday watch list from 2 weeks ago. You will see we've been talking about Tesla, all right, in this triangle pattern. Why is this important on Tesla? This is actually super important. Tesla is no stranger to triangle patterns. Look at this. This is 2019. Triangle pattern went crazy. 2020, triangle pattern went crazy. End of 2020, triangle pattern went crazy. 2021, triangle pattern went absolutely crazy. Let me show you this. I didn't even see this. Hold on. Notice this. In 2021, right? You might say, why is this important? I'll show you in a minute. 2021, Tesla, what did it do? It broke out, came back and retested this level right here, and went stupid. Tesla, 2025, oh my goodness. Man, y'all gotta drop some fires in the chat or something if this is making sense, man. Drop this in the chat. I'm showing y'all some real game right now, all right? I'm teaching y'all some real game, okay? Tesla, triangle pattern, breakout, come back down to the same level it broke out from, and now it's pushing. How similar does this look to this? How similar does that look? Does this mean Tesla's finna go to all-time highs and blast through? I don't know. the probability says that it might. All I can do is tell you guys what the probability says. All I can do is tell you guys what the probability says and what the charts say. I'm not making this up. This is what the charts say. Notice I'm showing you guys, all we're doing when we're charting is we're using past data to determine what may happen in the future. That's it. When you're using technical analysis, you're using past data to determine what is more probable to happen in the future. That's it. So if Tesla repeats itself, a lot of y'all gonna be happy. I'll be happy too. Alright. Rocket Lab. This was also on the free Sunday watch list, man. So if y'all aren't tapped into the free Sunday watch list, make sure that you tap in, man. Free plays every single week. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna hit. Alright? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna hit. Okay? Can anybody tell me what chart pattern this is? I'll make it bigger if you can't see it. Some of y'all might not be able to see it. What chart pattern is that? Somebody let me know. What y'all see? What y'all see? Bull flag. There you go. Bull flag pattern. What does the bull flag tell you? The bull flag tells you you have a high chance to have a continuation. Notice we're on a daily chart. So if something, let me teach y'all this too. If something has a possibility to break out on the daily chart, that means that you could possibly have candles like this on the daily. Boom, 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 boom. Why is that significant? That's significant because if it's going to make a candle like this on the daily, that means it has to be going up on the 5 minute, 1 minute, 15, whatever. That's where your opportunity lies. That's your day trading opportunity. So what I'm showing you isn't just swing trading. It ain't just day trading. I'm showing you how to chart either way. You get the best of both worlds when you learn how to chart like this. You can swing trade it. You can day trade it. It doesn't matter. Because you already know what the larger time frame is doing. If you're day trading off of this, you basically just getting a piece of the cake. You're missing a lot of slices, but you're getting a piece of the cake. All right. Now, RKLB has went crazy the past couple of days. I'll just show you guys today and yesterday. All right. So we did catch it today. All right. And man, this was yesterday. Believe it or not, I missed all of this yesterday because I thought it was going to pull back. I thought it was going to pull back yesterday, right? So I basically watched this just go from, what is this, 45 to 48, 49. Yeah, I'm still sick about that. No pullback. And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you won't get a pullback. It is what it is. But we caught it today. Barely. Right? Barely. I should have been watching it earlier and probably got in on these couple candles right here, but we was able to catch it up here around the key level. So RKLB, right? And what I said today, which I'll show you guys again, just so you know I'm not capping. Actually, where did I put it at? Yeah. This is what I said today. All right, look. 9:20 a.m. Eastern time. I'm watching RKLB heavy this morning. Possible continuation higher. You can see we went right to a smaller time for resistance yesterday. So above that point, we can continue upward. RKLB above yesterday's highs for calls. Hopefully we get an entry because we got left yesterday. Now, why did I say that? Take a look at my screenshot before the market opened yesterday. All right, this is what you see. Okay, so boom, let's break it down. Let's break it down right quick. Let's break it down. From the daily chart, this is how you do top-down analysis. From the daily chart, we know that we have broken a bull flag pattern. Cool. Okay? On a smaller time frame, where is the place that we can look to get in? We got to go to a smaller time frame and see, okay, are there any more levels in between? The target is up here at the top of the pattern. So now when it's breaking out, you're looking for, are there levels in between this and my target? Is this still enough room to make money? Is 49.5 to 53 $4, right? Is that $4? I think my math is right. Something like that. $3 or $4. Is that enough for me to make a profit? Yeah, more than enough. All right. So boom. Today, I said above 49.56. Look at my level right here at 49.56. Look at this. Rejection here. Rejection here. Rejection here. I know we can go to 53. So this tells me above 49.56. If we can get above that point, we can continue to the target. Does that mean it's going to go straight to the target that day? No, it doesn't. But guess what? When you're day trading, you don't care. You're trying to get a piece of the pie. You need to know when you're day trading, where can I expect the move and how am I going to get in? Where can I expect the move and how am I going to get in? All right. And you can kind of see here today what happened. We'll go look at it pretty quick one more time before we go to the next one. And we've been in almost an hour already. Let's see. It just went absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. So guess what I'm watching tomorrow? Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have anything in between? What did we get to yesterday? We got to up here. Let me move it up here. Let's see if we got any level right around here that I can move it better towards. Not really. I mean, you might see some turbulence up here at 51 point. Yeah, you'll see some turbulence up here at 51.77. But even that, I mean, on Rocket Lab, 50.94 to 51.77, that's enough to make money on a small stock like this, honestly. But if it gets above 51.77, there's nothing at all stopping it from going to the all-time highs, all right? So that's how we do that, man. That's how we do it. We just keep getting a piece of the pie. Keep getting a piece of the pie. All right, that's how you do your day trade. All right, let's keep going. Let's go a little further. BMNR. Now it's a Bitcoin. The Bitmine, Bitcoin, whatever. Okay, it was kind of moving with Ethereum pretty well. It's still bull flagging, so don't give up on it yet. All right, it's still bull flagging. This was a crazy move. So if this thing starts to break out, then it might be pretty good. All right. CCL, I gave this one away on the free Sunday watch list, and I can't believe I gave y'all this and I didn't even get in. Crazy. I gave y'all this and I didn't even take the trade. What an idiot, right? I gave y'all this and I ain't even get in. But nonetheless, I'm paying for you guys a Carnival cruise, man. All right, CCL, I said on Sunday, hey, look, the bull flag pattern, this thing might go. Where can it go? Well, your next level isn't until way up here, around 40. So take that information the way that you're going to take it, all right? Only couple things that you can look for at this point is what? All right, let's go through. What are our methods of entry? It works on day trading and swing trading. It doesn't matter. That's the great thing about my strategy. You can apply it to day trading or swing trading. It doesn't matter. What are the two methods of entry? The bull flag, which you already got. You already missed the first one. Okay. Now, what else could you see? You could see a break and retest of this level, right? The key level right here. Or you could maybe even see a retest of the bull flag, right? So just like we got with Tesla, that retest of the triangle. Okay, that's really the only couple things that you can really watch for at this point. I guess you could also look for another bull flag, right? So maybe it'll, maybe do something like that, possibly. We can look for that too. But yeah, breaking retest, chart patterns. Good job you got in CCL. Nvidia's earnings tomorrow, so we'll see. Nvidia, AMD, nothing. Shopify, nothing. UNH, nothing. CMG. I'm still waiting on CMG to come down. I think it's gonna come down, man. I think we'll get it at 39 to 35. This is where I'm gonna start adding in longs. At 39.5. And then we get to 35, I'll be in heavy. Alright, so if you take a look right here on CMG, this is the trend line that it's been holding since 2018, right? So if this gets down here, this will be an A+ setup. All right, so if it happens to get down and touch here, it'll be an A+ setup. But will it? I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm still being patient on CMG. I think we'll get to 39. Not sure we get to 35 though. But definitely looking for 39 to enter. Let's see. Hood isn't really doing much. You can't do much right here, right? So this is an example of something that I'm staying away from. Notice that it's some stocks that I'm just like, I don't want nothing to do with. When I'm trading, I want to trade a stock that has a pattern or something that's near key level, or both. Key levels are more important than patterns though. Levels are more important than the pattern. Right? So the level is kind of non-negotiable a little bit, but the pattern is negotiable. But it needs to be near a key level. And right now, this really isn't. Right? It's not at a point that it's going to break out or fall. All right? So hood, I ain't really looking at it. That's why I kind of got some that I was kind of going through. I'm like, ain't really doing much, okay? Apple. Oh, man. Hold on. I actually had this charted. Looks like I might be missing it a little bit. Apple. Y'all see it. What is this? Looks like a little bit of a bull flag, right? A little bit of a bull flag. Kind of wide. I might be stretching a little bit, but yeah. A little bit of a bull flag pattern. I guess you'd be looking for the top of the pattern around 235. But then again, 235. Actually, it's not that bad. You got a couple of areas right here around 235, 236. But I don't love it. I don't love it. I ain't gonna lie. Has a setup, but I don't love it. Coinbase.